The Day of an African Woman celebrates African women and their beauty. It's a call to action as it encourages everyone in celebrating women, especially the African women, in their achievements, raise awareness about women's equality, lobby for celebrated gender parity, and fundraise for females-focused charities like Women Empowerment Program. Women generally begins agitation for greater equality and less oppressive working conditions for over 10 decades now, demanding shorter hours, better day, and voting rights. The African Women's Day re-energizes their efforts and brings women together in one virtual place. Speaking to journalists at the event, the president of African Women Lawyers Association, Mandy Asagba, aired a voice on who an African woman is.
What we expect from the African woman with the prevailing circumstances in Nigeria and in the world, in the face of insecurity, discrimination, abuse and all that, is for the African woman to be focused, to be resolute, and to speak out. We use the word speak out because, we use the word, here in Nigeria, we use the word sorosoke. It's no longer time for us to keep quiet. It's enough of the sit-down look. Oh, prayerfully, God will help us. Yes, God, we have a place for God in our lives. God is in everything we do. But at the same time, there are those aspects that God wants us to take care of. Boldness is from God. Wisdom is from God. Confidence is from God. So we need to start looking at those characters. I call it Christocentric characters from the Almighty. If we imbibe all those principles of God, then we'll see that an African woman should not be timid for any reason.
The African Women's Day celebration creates an opportunity for gender equality in the society. It is indeed sad to know that in Africa, many girls and women struggle to survive. For the African continent to move forward, these plights faced by women and girls in Nigeria, especially in Africa, must be addressed. Still speaking to journalists at the event, other participants also aired their opinions on what is expected of an African woman.
From time immemorial, the African woman has never been a lazy person. She's hardworking. She's purposeful. In fact, they were involved in trade. They were entrepreneurs. They were farmers at that time. And then, they were known to be very good businesswomen at the time. So an African woman today, I think that has evolved because we're actually the ones actually doing a lot of things. If you look at the companies, they may not have roles where they may not have roles that are actually seen, but they are the ones that run the show, run most of the businesses. They are very good managers, they're good accountants, they're good supervisors, name it, they're good managers. So that's who an African woman is. And today, the person I see in an African is somebody that is focused, assertive. We must assert our rights. We must not say that because I'm a woman, I will not aspire for offices. We must be assertive and focused. We must be educated, and it's very important that we must be empowered.
We've been advocating and sensitizing the whole world about gender parity. We expect that it should be improving, but rather, what do we get? Because like the men have seen us like a threat now. These women that are just talking, they want to they want to be a par with us. Let's show them that we are the men, and they're trying to really, like cows. But this is not the time for us to be cowed. For me, I believe this is time for every woman to rise to the challenges ahead. It is time for us to take it as a priority. It's a time for us to reinvigorate whatever energy we have to reinvigorate to make sure that we fight for this.
We all need to reshape our own perception of how we view ourselves. We need to step up as women and take the lead. Our words in favor of equality for girls and women will go a long way to make a difference.